Set up. The drugs were planted to ensure that Carly would get custody. Look, just get me anything. Anything, okay? Anything I can take to the judge to prove that Sonny set me up before I lose my daughter for good.
Read the paper?
Yeah. And it was on the news. Jax's arrest was the lead story.
He's a prominent businessman. People are interested, you know.
If it weren't for the drugs, it probably wouldn't have been a headliner.
You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
Okay, I know the hearing was a train wreck. I know that Jax came out looking like a saint.
Not anymore.
I don't want you to think that I don't appreciate what you did.
What's the problem?
Sonny, Jax could go to prison.
I want you to stop reading all that crap online, okay? You know, it's just a bunch of lies and negativity, right?
Doesn't matter. That's all the judge has to go on, is that police report. And my mugshot where I'm completely drugged out of my mind.
I don't care what it looks like. You have a perfect record.
Doesn't get much worse than this, Brenda. My petition for sole custody was based on the fact that I'm a stable parent, but stable parents, they don't get arrested for drugs.
You were framed.
You know, I gotta hand it to Sonny. He really did a good job with this.
Look, no one is going to believe that you're suddenly a drug addict.
It doesn't matter if it's true or not. It doesn't matter. It's just front page news.
Doesn't matter. It's front page news today. It's going to be in the trash tomorrow.
Yeah, but the picture's gonna be around forever. You know, every time my name is mentioned in the media, this picture is going to pop up. This wasn't just about custody for Sonny. This was about payback. This was about all the years that I accused him of being a horrible father. This is how he gets me back, right here.
I'm so sorry this is happening. Let's just focus, okay? Let's focus on Jocelyn.
I need your help. Okay? I know I probably shouldn't be asking this, but if you could tell the judge that you think that Sonny framed me, then, you know, maybe that can help.
Nothing's gonna happen to Jack.
He's being charged with a felony.
Alexis is a good lawyer. She'll knock it down to a misdemeanor. He'll just get community service or something.
Yeah, that's what Dante thought about Michael, and look what happened
Well,
to him.
the judge was, you know, the judge was trying to send a message. He wanted to put me away, but he couldn't, so he put Michael away. Okay, this is different. Nobody died. Jax would just plead out.
What if that's not an option for him, Sonny?
Let's not forget what he did. He paid the mediator. How many times have you heard stories about celebrities getting caught doing drugs or whatever? They get a slap on the wrist, they send them to rehab, and their careers are much better.
Okay, Jax isn't some celebrity trying to make a name for himself. He's a businessman, and there is something called bad publicity.
What about his brother, who held a hotel full of people hostage, shot Robin, and then blew up the whole building?
Okay, that wasn't Jax. That was his brother, Jerry. Okay, this is going to ruin Jax's reputation.
He played dirty. You have to understand that, and he lost. Hey. You got your daughter. Isn't that worth it?
Is it going to be worth it if you lose Brenda over this?
To me, a way to connect this back to Sonny. Just keep looking, okay? I have a team of investigators trying to find a shred of evidence that Sonny had something to do with this.
Okay, good. Did you think that, they're going to find something in time for the hearing?
No, it's doubtful. What I really need is the testimony. I mean, if you could come down there with me and maybe tell the judge what you know.
I can go talk to the judge, you know, and tell him that I absolutely think that you were framed, but it's not going to prove anything.
Yeah, but you're Sonny's wife, and it carries a lot of weight.
Yeah, but Sonny lied to me. He doesn't tell me anything. So, I don't know anything, for sure. I'm sorry.
I know you and Brenda are having problems.
Who told you that, Jason?
No one had to tell me I own a hotel. Brenda checked into the MetroCourt with Alec and her nanny to a suite for an extended stay. I'm sorry.
No, you're not. because you hate her, and you tried everything you can to keep
No,
her
I didn't want her to hurt you, okay?
Look, I hurt her all the time. Leave her, at the altar, standing in the rain.
Okay.
You name it, I've
Stop.
done it.
Brenda can't handle your life. She can't. She proved that when she told the judge about your limo getting shot
She didn't
up.
want to lie under oath.
I would have.
Jack should have never put her in that position.
Okay, you know what? I don't expect Brenda to ever do me any favors. Even though I dropped everything, including my daughter, to run off to San Antonio to help you bring her son back. But I would think that your marriage means more to her than her friendship with Jax.
Can we not talk about this right now?
I'm just saying. I know if you and Brenda break up, then you're going to be devastated. And
I'm not going to lose Brenda because she's just got to cool down.
okay, this isn't your run-of-the-mill marital squabble, Sonny. This is bad.
Look, every time we go through something like this, we always end up getting back together because we can't work without each other. I'm not gonna lose her because she'll be back. You nervous?
About seeing Jax? Yeah. I feel terrible.
He started this by trying to take away your daughter, and he can't have her now. So
He wasn't trying to keep her away from me. He said I could visit with her.
you should not have to ask for permission to see your daughter. Little girls need their mother. That's why I let Alexis raise Christina, not because I don't love her, but because I didn't want her in the middle. If Jax was a good father, he'd want the same thing.
He's a great father. He is. He adores Jocelyn.
So his problem is with me. We both know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, well, I'm not surprised to see you two together. Are you congratulating each other on a job well done?
No, I'm just here to support the mother of my sons, that's all.
Well, it's amazing. You give Carly a lot of support, don't you? So you think this is okay? To just ask him to destroy your daughter's father?
You taking his word for it?
Jax doesn't do drugs.
But he pays off a mediator, and he uses his kid to get back at me, right?
What happened? You couldn't face me like a real man? No? You had to go hide behind the skirt hem of the mediator? Get her to plant drugs in my apartment? Bribe her? I always knew you were a coward. Now everyone knows.
Looks like that perfect halo you got has a few dents because of that stunt you pulled last night.
Well, he was framed last night.
Framed? Yeah. Okay, well, here's the thing. Maybe you were in the hotel room, you got wasted, right? You were feeling good about yourself, so you made a little pass at the mediator. She said no. You got pissed off. You started thrashing the place. And then now you want to shift the blame on somebody else. Am I right?
It's a nice try. But all the planted drugs in the world isn't going to change the fact that you are just a common thug who made a lot of money intimidating people.
Okay, this isn't solving anything.
And you overplayed your hand, Carly. And the judge is going to see this for what it is. A desperate move by a mother who doesn't have a prayer of winning custody.
Mr. Jax, Mrs. Jax, you can come in. These proceedings are closed. You'll wait outside, please.
Your Honor, Mrs. Corinthos would like to make a statement about the highly publicized incident in my hotel suite last night.
I won't be hearing testimony today.
Your Honor, I think you might want to hear what she has to say. It's important.
Mrs. Corinthos has already given her testimony. I've considered it, along with all pertinent information, and I'm ready to make my decision, without the benefit of spectators. If you'll wait outside, please.
Thank you.
Wait a minute. What are you going to tell the judge?
I was just going to tell him that someone framed Jax.
There's no proof.
Wow. You will do anything for that girl, won't you?
labels.
What happened?
The judge granted me full custody. I mean, Jax can visit, but only at my discretion.
I told you, it's all gonna work out.
Okay, I know. I'm so happy that I have my daughter, but I didn't want it like this. Jax has to pass a drug test before he can see Jocelyn.
What matters is that you won. Okay, now listen. You gotta deal with Jax. Anytime you deal with him, you're in a position of strength. You holding all the cards, right?
What about you?
What do you mean?
Brenda's not going to be happy that Jax lost custody.
Oh, you know, I'll be fine. We'll be fine. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Can I come in?
Yeah, of course. Just, if you could keep your voice down. Alec is sleeping. Can you keep your voice down?
Yeah, I'm not here to fight.
You don't really want to listen to me, though.
What do you mean?
I mean, I tried to tell you this was happening. I tried to tell you this was coming. And it's about Carly. You know, and we needed to stay out of Jax and Carly's business, and you didn't want to listen because you just have this thing about this woman. I don't know, you need to fix her problems for her. You need to protect her, defend her,
Jax
right?
put you in the middle of this by asking you to testify.
No, you're right. I agree with that. He did, but then you had to take revenge on him. Is that right? Right? And now, what do you want to do, Sonny? You want to make sure that this man loses his daughter forever?
Carly wants Jax and Jocelyn's life. When this is settled, Jax, he'll know that this was for the best.
For the best? What do you mean? For the best for Carly?
Carly doesn't hate Jax. Look, they're gonna work it out. They're gonna work it out. And then she will be in a position of strength. She won't need my help. And then we can get back to doing what we do. You know what I mean? We can focus on our marriage, focus on our life. But we can't do that here. Come home.
You know, my whole life, I always felt like I didn't have a home, and the only time I felt like I did was when I was with you. And now, I feel like you've taken that from me. And now I just don't have one.